My name is Kit Lopez and I am a relationship and breakup coach. Today I want to talk about why I personally always rave about why it always starts and ends with you. In a relationship, there are always two parties. It always takes two to tango. So why am I constantly talking about, it's starting with you and it's ending with you, and what can you do to improve you, and how can you better you, and how can you do you when it's, a relationship? Isn't it like two people that need to work together? And while that being very true, the part about two people need to work together, most and foremost, I don't really think it's a thing you say. First and foremost, that was the thing that I wanted to say. By the way, I'm Danish. I am not a native American speaker, so my little bloopers and my little, that's why it sometimes sounds a little weird. First and foremost, you take yourself into the relationship. And we can only say so many words. Most of what our relationships consist of, like what is love? Like it's energy, right? It's not what you're saying, it's what you're doing. It's how you shine your light onto someone else. It's how you think about them before you're in the room with them. So vibration and energy frequency is something that I work with all the time, because it is about energy. Like you can only say so much, and if if the words doesn't resonate, you guys don't get anywhere. So the only thing you can really do if you end up, if you need to, if you want to better your relationship, you want more, you want better, you want bigger, you want more passion, you need to work on you. Because when you raise your vibe, your partner will either go with you, which is because a high vibe is basically when you're feeling happy, when you're feeling uplifted, when you're in love, when everything is just working out for you. And who doesn't want to be around a person like that, right? Who doesn't want to be right next to, living with, go to work with, be in a relationship with, be friends with a person who is constantly high vibing, having fun, looking at everything positive here in life, who is basically living their best life, right? So that is why it's key to bring your best self forward to every relationship. And that's also why I believe that you are the key to make your relationship better. I did it myself. I have other videos here on my channel where I tell you a little bit more about my background. I was in a terrible breakup once, and I implemented all the things that I'm, giving to you guys now, and it saved my relationship, and which at that point did not exist because we had broken up and we're not planning on getting back together. And I still implement it to this day because love conquers all, and love is all we need. But we also need to face the facts that there are other types of love out there, that there are other types of caring for one another, that there are other ways of communicating, that we don't know everything at this point. We live and we grow and we expand each and every day. So we need to be open, and that's basically what a relationship is, right? We grow together and we live together, and that's what our partner is for, to show us more and to show us. And of course they don't know it. Like I don't, it's not like a conscious thing where I'm like, oh, I'm here in this world to convey or communicate to my partner this and this and that. It's not like that, of course, but we attract a certain type of person, and that certain person is gonna help us pursue and reach those goals if we are open to work with what is put in front of us. And what the in front of us is basically all the buttons that your partner is pushing. So that's why I'm saying that it starts with you, and it also ends with you, depending on, if you want it to end. So whenever your partner is being a pain in the butt, it is a reflection of something going on inside of you. And I'm not saying that he's not a pain in the butt or that he is not being mean in the moment, but everything can be turned around and show you something about you, and not necessarily about where he needs to improve, because we cannot control other people. So you need to start with you, and you need to bring your best you forward. And that's why this week's theme is be kind to yourself, because you need to start with you, and you need to be kind to you to be able to be kind to everybody else, and to be able to show up for yourself and show other people how you want to be treated, and what kind of respect you want, and what kind of dialogue you have with yourself, because obviously you would not use any mean and bad words on another person that you wouldn't describe yourself with, right? We're always in this mindset where we are very generous and kind and gentle if our friend have made a mistake, and we're there to soothe and comfort. But when it comes to ourselves and we have made that mistake, the terms of words, and even though we might not be using words with ourselves, it's not the same, right? We can be extremely harsh on ourselves. So it starts with you, because when you do you, you can, you're an inspiration to everybody around you, and you're going to be that shining light, and you're going to be that, not all words, but you're going to embody what it is that you need for you, and be open and honest with yourself. So automatically people around you will rise to the occasion and do the same to you, and you'll be able to project that kindness out into the world, instead of all the conflicts, arguing, blaming, guilt tripping, and all that stuff that's out there. That's one of my missions, to eliminate it, because we don't need it. So that was all for me today. Head over to my website if you have not seen it already. I am writing on my little blog, and you can book a session with me, of course, also on my website if you need my help with your specific problem. I'm also on Facebook, and I am on Instagram. So until next time, take care.